500,000 vehicles travel through central London's Westminster area every day. In only 8.5 square miles, that's a lot of cars. One solution is the pay-as-you-go car. Not a new idea, but one now taken up and subsidised by Westminster Council. There are around 100 parking spaces owned by the council, and you don't pay insurance, fuel or the London congestion charge.
Well, Westminster is the most polluted place in the whole of the United Kingdom, so we have to show some civic leadership in trying to encourage people to be more environmentally friendly in the way that they travel, and obviously this car club contributes to that.
But this system still works on the model of picking up and returning a car to the same location, much like a standard but very short-term rental car. However, the German city of Ulm is developing a new model where people use Daimler-supplied smart cars for one-way trips, much like the Velo Lib idea, where you pick up a bike and drop it off at the nearest bike station, using several over the same day for a small fee.
There's just no space anymore in cities. If you look in cities like Paris or New York, you will find that 40 or 50% of the households actually don't own a vehicle anymore because there's just no space. But from time to time, obviously, they want to drive because everybody wants to be mobile. We think that there's a huge market potential for innovative mobility concepts.
The model works by charging 25 US cents a minute to hire and up to $70 for a full day. More expensive than a traditional rental car, but for very short trips the ease of use seems to outweigh the cost.
It's easy. When I'm at home I can look in the internet where a car is, so I can book it for 15 minutes. Or when I'm on my way, it's also easy to find a car in the city center. There are some parking spots, and so I can find them.
The 200 smart cars have dedicated parking spaces rented from the City Council, but the system requires a 24-hour backup. At HQ, a team of software engineers monitor in real time where all the cars are, thanks to an onboard GPS in each vehicle. The data shows how much fuel there is left, and another onboard computer detects if the battery is going flat. For privacy reasons, the car is only tracked when the car ignition is off or during an accident. Needless to say, the system isn't perfect yet.
You can imagine that this creates some challenges with regards to fleet management. It's operational questions. How do you do the maintenance? How do you do the cleaning of these cars? Just to let aside all the technical challenges with newly developed hardware and software. So we take some 6 to 12 months really to learn, really to listen to the customer, iron out everything which runs not perfect at the beginning.
The cars are being used between 3 to 6 times a day, with an average of 1,000 trips a day. But is it making money? Daimler says that's top secret, but says it's spent over $15 million on the project and admits it thinks this will be a business model worth billions of dollars down the road.
For the time being, this is just an experiment in a small city in Germany, but what Daimler wants is to export this model worldwide. The next stop is Austin in Texas, which isn't used to the idea of car sharing or driving around in small cars to begin with.
In Ulm itself, 10% of all driving license owners now use the scheme, but there is one big environmental flaw. No cars in Ulm run on electricity, and in Westminster it has just one.
So, bitteschön, einmal das Benutzerhandbuch. Wie gesagt, steht alles noch.
One question we asked whether the citizens will accept this modern form of mobility. And the question is answered, they do. First we have to make experience whether the system is accepted, and then you have to optimize it. And I think more cars and electrical cars.
And don't think the likes of Daimler are getting out of the luxury car-selling business. It's thinking long-term loyalty brand. Ina may be a poor student right now, but with a good degree and a few years in the marketplace, she could well be a prime candidate to buy another of the company's products, say a luxury Mercedes.